Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC 1 free update patch notes here on the channel. Guys, let's talk about all the new stuff that's going to be happening when this new DLC drops and what's going to be happening right before the DLC drops, which is a free update. So this is going to be exactly like how Xenoverse 2 has been doing their DLC and updates. You usually get a little bit of a free update right before the DLC drops. Now, keep in mind, this is all happening today in one day. Xenoverse 2 usually divides it up in like 2 days. But I digress. Let's go over this because there's a lot of changes. Now, keep in mind, when it comes to free update content, added content, I still think it's only going to be that new trial, not that trial, but like the raid boss mode thing, which we'll go over in just a second here. I didn't see anything in terms of like costumes or stages or any of that, but like I said, we'll go over all the full patch notes to kind of understand what's going on. First and foremost, you need to know when this will be happening. So the update for Sparking Zero changes and adjustments to features and battle systems, okay? We will be implementing an update to make the following adjustments on January 20th. It's today. It's going to be at I believe that's 2 p.m. PST. So this is going to happen for 1 hour. So maintenance will occur for 1 hour, and then the DLC will drop, okay? So this will happen 1 hour before the actual DLC fully releases for everyone, right? Maintenance on all platforms for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Steam to ensure a more enjoyable gameplay experience, blah, blah, blah. Please make sure to apply the latest update file. So we're on version 2008.007. So we're getting up to almost 2010. All right, we're getting there, right? Game mode adjustments. Legendary Warrior Face Off. This is a brand new game mode. This is a limited time game mode. This mode, where you can face off against an extremely powerful character, has been added for a limited time. You cannot select this mode outside of the period. So, again, it's exactly like a raid boss or just some of those challenge modes in some of the gacha games and stuff. The closest thing that we could get to this is probably Xenoverse 2 raid bosses, where you can only access that raid during the short period of time. I don't know how long this is going to last for. They did say on the Japanese version, on the Japanese site, that it was going to go up on the 24th, but I guess that was an error or mistake, or they changed it, so now it's going to be up by today. So that's great. So for those of you that don't have the DLC, this should be a free update thing where you can at least try it out, but you do need an online service, okay? Pretty sure you're going to need that if you want to, challenge this, because if it's a limited time thing, you have to have, some type of connection with online. But we'll see when it happens, whenever it actually goes up. So now we're getting into game mode adjustments, patch notes for attacks, abilities, etc., etc. Okay, we had one of these last month in December, so about a full month has gone by, and I've heard good things so far, okay? From some of the reactions, I haven't looked over all the patch notes, but overall changes have been a lot of feedback that has been given to the teams and the devs and everything, right? So now in Episode Battle, it is now possible to change the difficulty even when using a Dragon Orb, okay? Now, I never used the Dragon Orb before. That's supposed to, change, it makes it, easier. It lowers the difficulty for secondary conditions so that you can, unlock the next mission or whatever, or, one of the hidden paths or whatever it may be. So it makes it easier. I guess now it's possible to change the difficulty, which maybe that was an issue. Again, I never used a Dragon Orb, so y'all let me know if that's been an issue. I haven't really heard a problem about Dragon Orb related stuff, so I don't know. I just never used one, right? But that's change, okay? So if that's a good change or a bad change, you let me know down in the comments, right? Custom Battle. More situations, effects, and text that you can set have now been added. Excellent. That's always better. So more stuff. Okay, more additions. I feel like it's not that it's limited. There's a lot of options, but it's just, I don't know. It's just so much harder and more annoying. It's very time consuming making the most basic mission or basic custom battle, because you're constantly having to search for text and dialogue and all that stuff, and you can't just type it out. Which, again, I understand why they don't have the typing out stuff, but it's it gets really tedious and annoying, and it kind of makes me not want to do custom battle at times. But hey, more stuff. I guess that's great. It's probably going to be stuff related to the superhero movie. A lot of it will be probably related to that, just because there are characters like Gamma 1, Gamma 2 that I'm pretty sure are not in there. Okay. Player match. Quick match has now been changed so that you do not enter a room and instead get immediately matched with an opponent. Okay, I guess that's good, right? That I don't get into really quick matches or whatever and just immediately will match up with some random opponent or whatever. But like, hey, there you go. We have also added quick room search for quick. Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah. Xenoverse has something like that, so that you can just like jump in, find a match real quick, match up, and then battle, and then get done. Right? Not have to sit there and wait the whole time. Right? Ranked match. Okay, ranked. Here we go. A wait time has now been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. Yep, the penalty stuff, right? This is a big thing that a lot of people have wanted, so they're doubling down on that penalty, and now they're making it so that you get an extended wait time depending on the amount of times that you disconnect. So if you rage quitting too much, you're gonna get the fuck. Battle setup. You can now see the controls explanation when selecting a character. Okay, that's nice. You know, before the battle, you can see what's going on with controls if that's something that you needed. It's a little addition, doesn't hurt to have, right? Training. Okay. The option guarding after attacks has been added when playing against the CPU. Okay, that's good that they're adding some more stuff on the training mode. Battle system adjustments. Okay. More big shit right here, okay? Charge attacks, the smash attack or rush chain. You will no longer recoil while charging when receiving a rush attack or rush ki blast from an opponent in sparking mode. Okay, that's pretty big. Rush attack. It is now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during rush attacks. Okay. It's harder to mistakenly input a smash attack. Again, I can't remember if did I ever really have an issue with that? I guess maybe I did, and I just never really like noticed it too much. But that's the thing. Whenever I'm like going crazy with the controls, it is what it is with that. But I mean, that's a good thing, right? You don't want to fuck it up. So this makes it so that it's not going to be as I guess frequent if you've been having an issue with a mistake on that. Grand slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a grand slash with another grand slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. All right. Rush ki blast. You will no longer be able to perform a high-speed evasion when being hit. Okay. Smash ki blast. You will now be easier to hit when firing while moving. Okay, so here's the big ones here, right? These are the ones that a lot of people were talking about because there could be some debate on it, but I think for the most part, defensive options being nerfed, which I think that's what's happening here, is a good thing because people say that it's just not abuse, but it's spam. Yeah, it happens a lot. Okay, whenever you're trying to do a combo and people can just constantly and easily, spam out perceptions and shit, right? So a certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation, right? That's good. So you just can't constantly use it over and over again, okay? These are good changes, right? After finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed has been increased, okay? So now it's going to take ki, and you're going to have a cooldown period for whenever you're using this. So yes, I think that is a good change. I've heard a lot of people say that it's very annoying. That's been a big criticism, and this is one of those things that, the feedback has been pretty large among the community. So I think overall this is going to be a good change. The people that spam perception and super perception and like abuse it, they're going to say it's shit, right? This is a bad change. It's going to, that's unfair or whatever. There are going to be some people that are probably going to say that, but I think for the most part, that's a W change right there. Super counter. Time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. I think that's fair. You're getting basically, fucked for not doing it successfully. So if you're getting penalized, okay, it's like, oh, this is punishment. You fucked up, so now the duration for the input is increased. You're fucked. No, I'm just joking. No, that's again a nerf, a fair change. I think that's fair, right? If you can't time it, get it on point, then yeah, you get a penalty, right? Speed impact, okay? The timing for being able to input again after the move finishes has been made later, right? Again, I personally don't like doing impacts like the clashes and stuff, so I feel like I just always lose them because I'm just shit at it. That's skill problem on my end or whatever. So y'all can let me know if that's a change that you think is fair or good, right? Chase change, right? Chase change. Damage from giant characters has been reduced when chase changing into them. Okay. Again, I don't really play giant characters or really fight against giant characters too often. If I do, I'm just doing it with friends, so we're fucking around and we don't really care. But if that's a change, a W change or an L change, y'all can let me know. Impact recovery. Okay, this is actually pretty big one here. When blown back from the lift strike, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Okay. Also, when blown back and spinning, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground, right? Okay, so that's I think that would be a good change right there. Being able to recover. Skill adjustments. Oh god, okay. I'm already seeing something that's making me laugh a bit. Okay, overall automatic avoidance skills, aka like wild sense, right? The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continuing the combo with a rush in, right? So, wild sense attack damage has also been reduced. So, the automatic avoidance skills, I guess that should be a good change, right? You know, you can't just constantly, you know, go crazy with it, right? But the opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo, okay? Continuing the combo with a rush in, right? I think that's a pretty fair change, but you can let me know down in the comments. But yeah, Wild Sense attack damage being reduced. If Wild Sense has really been an issue for y'all, comment down below. Kaioken. Now, this one is interesting because I was waiting for them to talk about this because the skill count consumed has been reduced, right? Only for Goku Z early. This was, I believe, the only boost technique that did not get the, in a sense, buff, right, from the last update. And a lot of us were confused about that. So they finally did it. It took them a month. But that's great, okay? So that's one of the things that I was kind of like chuckling about, but it's, you'll see. Tada, okay, Tada's skill count consumed has been reduced. Oh, wait, was that another one? Tada? What is Tada? Is that Gotenks? I forgot. I don't even remember, but yeah, if that was another one, then yeah. Okay, so this is the one that was making me laugh. All I need is 5 seconds, which just got the biggest fucking buff in the last update. Now the key will be fully recovered. I understand it's 5 seconds and is a very short period, but dog, how much are you gonna buff this skill, bro? Super Saiyan 4, you might as well put his ass at DP 11. He's stronger than Whis, Beerus, Gogeta, Vegito. Fuck them, bro. Go put him at DP 15. This is the only character you can use. You keep buffing his ass, man. And that's cool. I love Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so I'm not really complaining, but like, god damn, bro. Y'all saw the video when we showcased Super Saiyan 4 Goku with this buff. Once you use that shit and you can combo into it, you can put in some work in 5 seconds, y'all. All I need is 5 seconds to fuck your ass. That's what he said, okay? Other. User friendliness and performance stability has now been improved. Okay. The application of this update is required for online play. An internet connection is necessary to apply the update, right? Stay tuned for more updates, blah, 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 blah. Again, they haven't confirmed exactly if this is going to be like an online mode for Legendary Warrior Face-Off, but the fact that it is a limited time only, I'm going to assume that will be the case. But from what I'm taking away from this entire... what I'm taking away from this entire update is everything's been good so far. From what I saw, from what I read. I think the big things being defensive options getting a big nerf was a pretty major thing that I think people will like and appreciate, right? But again, you can comment down below. If this game did not have online, none of these changes would have been really even necessary, in my opinion, right? If this game was a game that it was, you know, couch multiplayer, you and your buddy come over and play some games together, play some Sparking Zero together, right? I don't see too many people complaining about that because you're just sitting there having fun. The moment you put in a ranking system is the moment it starts becoming a competitive game and these fighting game players will start bitching about a lot of stuff, right? And hey, I understand. That's on modern gaming. Okay, that's how it is. But I just feel like all these changes, this game is going to constantly being changed and change. And if one thing gets patched or fixed, another thing breaks. Okay, that's how I feel like. That's why there's an endless cycle of patches for fighting games. Okay, and like this game, like it is a fighting game in a sense, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like this game is just gonna constantly get changes because people are gonna. There's going to be a group of people that are going to complain about something, and it's like, oh, man. No, you will never be satisfied. That's all I'm trying to get at, right? Which, okay, whatever. All right, but let's get into last stuff here. Nothing major, but they just at least finally updated the damn site to reflect all the characters. So here's Gohan Superhero. I thought they were just calling him SH, but I guess they're just going to fully call him Gohan, or like in parentheses, Superhero, which I think that's better than calling it Dragon Ball Super or DBS Superhero like they had in fucking, what is it, Xenoverse 2. But there's Super Saiyan Gohan, there's Ultimate Gohan. God, he looks so good. I'm just so impressed and in awe at how, like, on point that these models and everything look, right? There's Gohan Beast, looks amazing. They're calling him Gohan Beast. I hope that they call him Gohan, but it's like in parentheses Beast, right? I don't know. It's the same shit. I don't know why I even said that. All right, here's Superhero Piccolo. Looks amazing. Piccolo just one of the better looking characters in terms of the model. Like it looks fantastic. Can we appreciate the thicker neck on Superhero Piccolo? Thank you so much. The thicker neck is a big deal. There's Orange Piccolo looking fly as hell. Giant form Orange Piccolo. Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and your boy Cell Max. Japanese website also got the update, and it reflects it. It shows you in a red outline that the characters are DLC, right? No other images here, but I think that is pretty much the main thing. If I go to the product here, I think they had a little update on... Yes, here it is, DLC. Okay, so that's just the image, right? Yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything special or extra unless they drop another trailer today for the launch trailer, if that's going to be a case. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. 1 costume, 3 extra battle points. You can now... Okay, that's the thing. Get the hero just pack and battle, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the battles, the story... Not story, but the episode battle thing. Fierce fight between Piccolo and Gamma number 2. The spectacular battle between Son Gohan and... Oh, wait, no, that's not it. No, that's the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm... Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Disregard what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, yeah, that's everything. Please let me know down in the comments what you think about these patch notes. I'd like to see feedback on what's going on. Do you think that these are all good changes? Have there been some changes that you're not a fan of? Please discuss among the comments, and I will update you guys once the DLC goes up. I'll just make a big-ass video going over all the characters and everything. Today is the day. Big day, y'all. Drop a like. If we can reach over 1,000 likes, guys, in the first 24 hours, I would appreciate it. Shows your support for the channel. And if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.